Main idea. The main idea is the most important meaning of a sentence, paragraph, story, or even a picture. The main idea is sometimes called the topic. The main idea sentence could be at the beginning, middle, or end of a paragraph. When you recognize what a story is about, you have identified the main idea. At the beginning of a school year, have you ever had a teacher give you an assignment to write about what you did over summer vacation? What I did for my summer vacation would be the main idea of your paper because it's the main topic or idea your teacher wants you to write about. Then, as you write, you would go on to explain what you did that summer. Maybe you went camping or visited grandparents. Maybe you took swimming lessons. All of those things are different activities you did. They all have one thing in common, though. All of those events happened during your summer vacation. That's why what I did during my summer vacation is the main idea or point of that paper. Here is a short story to help you understand main idea. I love skiing. I learned to ski when I was 5 years old. I have enjoyed it ever since. I love racing down the mountain and riding the chairlift back up. I love feeling the wind race past me as I soar down the hill. I love the feeling of the soft snow as my skis glide over it. And I love getting hot chocolate at the ski lodge. Skiing is one of my favorite things to do. In this paragraph, a lot of things about skiing were described. All of those thoughts have to do with why the author loves to ski. Consequently, I love to ski is the main idea of that paragraph. Hey, let's try another story. See if you can identify the main idea. My family and I moved to our new home last week. The bedroom I picked was the best. It had a huge window with the view of a lake. The room had a big closet with a few shelves for my games and things. I also enjoyed the thick carpet on my bare feet. The best thing about the room, though, was that it was near the bathroom and far away from my baby sister's bedroom. Were you able to pick out the main idea of the paragraph? You were right if you chose, the bedroom I picked was the best. Notice how the rest of the paragraph gives details about why the bedroom was the best. Every main idea will include some supporting details, whether part of a sentence, paragraph, or a story. Supporting details give more information about the main idea. Hey, let's go back to the paragraph that we read earlier about loving to ski. We already know that I love to ski is the main idea of this paragraph. So now, let's locate the details or sentences in that paragraph that support the main idea or prove that this author really does love to ski. Let's take a closer look at a few of the sentences in the paragraph. I love racing down the mountain and riding the chairlift back up. I love feeling the wind race past me as I soar down the hill. I love the feeling of the soft snow as my skis glide over it. The details in this story include information about the author's feelings while skiing. All of those details support the author's main idea. They help convince us that the author truly does love to ski. I love to ski is a short example of finding a main idea in a single paragraph. Now, let's look at finding the main idea in something longer, like a story. A story usually has more than one paragraph. Sometimes it will have many, but there will always be a main idea. In addition, every paragraph has a main idea with supporting details. Let's use a well-known fairy tale to see if we can figure out the main idea of each paragraph in this story. Cinderella loved her father. He was a good dad who loved her very much too. The two of them played together, went on walks together, and enjoyed spending time with each other. After her mother died, Cinderella's dad wanted her to have a mother. So he married a woman that became Cinderella's stepmom. What do you think the main idea of this paragraph is? Can you tell from the details in the story that Cinderella and her father loved each other? In fact, that is mostly what is talked about in this paragraph. So we can conclude that Cinderella and her father loving each other is the main idea of this paragraph. The details in the rest of the paragraph, like the two of them going on walks together, playing together, and enjoying their time together, support the main idea. If you have trouble wondering if your main idea is correct, pick what you think the main idea might be and then read the entire paragraph again to see if the details support what you think the main idea is. Let's read paragraph 2 of Cinderella's story. After Cinderella's father died, Cinderella's stepmom became cruel. She did not like Cinderella and treated her very poorly. She made her clean all day. She treated her like a maid. She made her cook for her and her daughters and then clean up their messes. She often locked her in a small room in the attic. Did you discover the main idea in this paragraph? If you said the main idea is that Cinderella's stepmom did not like Cinderella and treated her poorly, you're right. Let's look at the last paragraph. Cinderella went to the ball. She met the prince. The prince asked her to dance. She and the prince danced all night. She liked the prince, and the prince liked her. The prince could see that Cinderella had a good heart. He loved that she was kind. The prince determined that Cinderella was the girl he wanted to marry. The main idea of this paragraph is that the prince likes Cinderella. Each paragraph has a main idea that helps tell the entire story. The first paragraph tells us that Cinderella was loved by her dad. The second paragraph tells us that Cinderella was treated poorly by her stepmom. The third paragraph tells us that the prince likes Cinderella. When you read a paragraph or story, follow these steps to help you find the main idea. 1. Read through the entire paragraph. 2. Look for details or sentences that have similar ideas or are about the same thing. 3. Using those supporting details, see if you can identify what the main idea is. Sometimes it's easy to get the main idea of a story confused with the details in that story. But the more you read, the more you'll learn how to locate the main idea. Identifying the main idea in a story will not only help you understand what the story is about, but will also help you become a better writer.
Hope you had fun learning with us. Visit us at learnbright.org for thousands of free resources and turnkey solutions for teachers and homeschoolers.